Alexa, play from the beginning. Alexa, volume up. Yo, what up, Hillary? What is up? Oh my gosh. Ooh. What has been good? Ooh, what up, man? Please, what's good? Tiff, what's happening? Man, please thank for the heartbeat. What up, Hillary? Thank for the heartbeat. Melody, what up? Oh my gosh. Where are my damn kids? They are in bed. Where's your damn kids? Feel home. Feel Christmas. It's like 11 at night. Alexa, volume down. What up, Thrillmore? I know I was going live earlier, and man, I know. It's been a little bit since I've seen you. Hope you've been good. What up, Tara? Yeah, when you got back, I mean, dang, what time we get in? Like 7? 6:37? Yeah, I took a little bit of a nap. I've been tired. Drove, some of the jobs, yeah. TikTok's my job. Oh, man. Vacation was good. We had like the best time. It was a great time. A lot of driving, obviously, but if you ignore the driving, it was 10 out of 10. The driving, maybe 8 out of 10. Yeah, your heterochromia. I thought you were asking what color combination they were. And were those your eyes? But those eyes, those are the type of eyes like people say like they change colors and stuff like that. They're kind of cool looking. Whenever they have that like kind of that honey color in there. Anything for the heartbeat. So yeah, but we had a great time. I mean, geez, so much has happened. 4th of July, we were in New York for the family reunion. Saw a bunch of family. It's crazy, but I don't know if I've ever told anybody this here, but my mom's side's from New York, but her mom's side, my grandma's side, is actually from Indiana. So actually, I have family that lives in Indiana. Oh, they're yours. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they're really cool. Yeah, I was gonna say those colored eyes are cool. And in that picture, they look like that, and then they even had a little bit of that green. But yeah, that's why I feel like they can change colors. Am I DR or not? Sometimes. Um, were you gonna answer my question? Yes, where my kids were. Where do you think at 11 o'clock at night? Where should they be? Or were you? Do you think they should be up? What up, Jess? Um, what the hell is this? Wait, are you serious? Wait, what is this? What is this? What? Did they pick this? Oh, this is hilarious. Did TikTok pick this? Why would they? This is awesome, actually. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up, Anna Maria? Um, Thanks for tagging me in that video. I reposted it. She said my name right in the video, except for the first part. She did say Matthew. Give you an update. She pled guilty to 2 counts of federal charges. Um, you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? TikTok has given our community a unique gift. It is a heart with a king. It says king at the bottom. Oh my god. Why did they just randomly pick that? That's hilarious. What song am I singing? I don't know why it says that, but trust me, you don't want me to sing a song. If you do want me to sing a song, I guess I can. You have with court? Yeah, I don't know. I was out of town, so I don't really know all the deets. So I got to get caught up myself. Will she do jail time? I think she will. I do believe she will do jail time. Dang, I didn't. I gotta. What up, two dogs? Yeah, I miss you. And Bell, thank you for the receipt, Kings. Heart me's. That's hilarious. Celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Have I been live and I've been missing? No, I haven't really been live that much. I pretty much only go live a couple times a week. Now, like I went live once a few weeks before. Last week I only went live once. So I haven't been live really. Hey, two dogs, thank you for the finger hearts. Thank you for the follows. Jojo, what is good? So no, I haven't really been live that much. Yeah, she can't profit off a book or a movie deal, which is great. I mean, she should. I mean, well, not that she cares about her victims, but if she profits, even the fact that she's allowed to have social media is insane. But she should have it like a trust or something set up for her children. Victims. Is she still with that guy, Triple B, Birdhouse Beater's brother? Yes, I believe so. I think she was spotted today. Never mind. I got boots on the ground. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not gonna tell. I should have said too much already. Uh, Wait, she filed a TRO against Jordan? No, she didn't. I'm not saying. That came out, and that was not even. I'm not even gonna say anything else. Jerry, what is good? I need tea. It's Sunday Scaries. Oh, yeah, Sunday Scaries. There's really no tea. Just someone asked if she was still with a boyfriend, and from the information, I believe she is. Dude, my girls ever asked for her. They did about a month ago. It was actually first time in a while, and it was super heartbreaking. Actually, as a local, I'm so into this. Yeah, if you're a local, like, dude, if you're from Indiana or here, like, it's actually like the lore is pretty deep. That's what Rachel said. Oh, I didn't really. Did she go live and say that or do a video? I haven't seen anything. Shit, imagine getting a race training card on people that don't want to be around you. Yeah, it's like, what's up, Chris? How we doing? Well, that's the thing is like, I mean, she tried to get 7 on me. She filed. I think people, you know, she filed 7 false ones on me, and went live and uploaded it to YouTube. Oh, really? Um, she tried to file 7 on me, and obviously I came out a winner every time. When did she go to court? So maybe I'll do a survey on that. The last time she had contact with the girls, Father's Day when she lied to me. There's a live. I have been wanting to address this live. Thank you for the heart, me Brooklyn. There was a live that we went live together, and at the time, again, I didn't really, I made my video, but I hadn't really outed her. I was trying to give her the decency, but she lied to me that day, and I didn't want to. We were on that live, and I've been meaning to actually do an update of why that live went the way that it did. Brooklyn, thank you for the army. Jerry, thank you for the army. You're at court for RO against. Oh, okay. Father's Day, no, 2 years ago. It's been Father's Day for 2 years now. It's been 2 years since she's seen them. Did I get the Buccaneers tickets? Did you get the Buccaneers tickets? No. For this year? No. No, I didn't get season tickets. Is that what you're asking? No, I did not. Guys, we've got over 100 people in here. Could you guys just like tap the live? Just hit my face. I don't have you hate me anyways. Just tap my face. Punch me in the face. Get me up to like 10K likes. For this year, no. I'm probably gonna take the girls to a couple games. I did a lot of soul searching on this trip, so thanks for that, me. Season tickets are probably easier to afford on assistant professional salary. Yeah, they are actually. part-time assistant principal. That sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Chris, same for the poppers, same for the roses. Yeah, I'm liking social media. Yeah, it's fun. It's a good time. I love the haters. Honestly, the haters keep me going. I think if I had too much love, I'd probably get bored. But the haters are what drives me. They keep me going. Chris, thank you for the receipt kings. Why do they call it receipt king? They just literally. Can we play Oliver Tree? Dude, okay, I have a crazy story about him. It's not that crazy, but I never heard of the guy a day in my life. The Saturday before he passed, he was on my feed. He was on my feed all of a sudden. And then the very next day, I'm like, who is this guy? Like, how does he have these? Like, I'd never heard of this person. And then all of a sudden, the next day, he like passes. It was the weirdest thing. It was crazy. It was just so weird. I mean, it was the most bizarre thing. I'm like, why'd they introduce me to this guy and then gone? She was just part. Yeah, for real. She was a spiritual. No, I saw the highlights. I guess he got hurt though. You like his music? He's a little. I mean, I started to appreciate when I first saw him. I was just like, "What is his deal?" But as I watch more videos and stuff like that, I really kind of. She's not in jail. No. She signed a plea agreement. Her sentencing, her hearing is going to be July 30th. Oh yeah, mods, can you guys do a poll? Yeah, she's still with Triple B. She's still with Triple B. Two things, two polls. So, should I go to it? You're seeing Noah this summer. Yeah, I really like him. I kind of been digging his music. Thanks for the hurt me. You're going him too? Oh, for sure, two dogs. I'm waiting for him. What up, Melissa? I'm waiting to hear what when Triple B comes out with his 8-part series. I cannot wait to hear what lies he was told. Um, oh, you're going to court? Oh, not Noah Khan. My thing is, thank you so much for the heart, me. Is I don't know if I should go or not. I debated on taking off work, but I talked to some people over the break, and they said that I shouldn't go. So I'm gonna weigh that pretty heavily. So you can't wait. Yeah, I was joking about doing like a tailgate. You think I should go? Is he freezing for anyone else? Oh, is it freezing? Hey, if it's freezing, please tap my forehead. Get the likes up. So I should get. Yeah, I mean, I could. I wonder. I don't know. I wonder if I should go as like. They really should. I really should say something. The people that I talked to said I shouldn't go. Cause yeah, that's what they said. They actually said that. So Jen, that's what they've already said. Like I kind of already like I do have closure on her. Um, I don't know. You think I should go for my girls? Next happening. Appreciate the Reese King. Appreciate that. Um, I wonder if I should talk to them if they do want me to go to like have a witness impact statement because I mean again I don't need credit for all this, but you know I do think that bringing this to the public, exposing her, giving people like Gary a voice, connecting Gary with RP and them. I don't know. I don't know where things would be. I mean, even as far as getting Rach, and I don't want to say get Rach involved, but like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak for Rach. She has a platform and whatnot. So, but I mean, I know like that was a big turning point for her. Was like seeing my story and finally like seeing the situations line up. So like her and what she does and everything else like being an advocate for the victims. And I think that I may be wrong on the timeline on that, but I do think after Rach came out, that's when Do We Know Them did their redemption podcast. And then because of that, CC and stuff got involved. So like, it's all interconnected. So like, I don't know. We'll see. I got a couple weeks to figure it out. I do think she's gonna get jail time. Yeah. We'll go first to the child support. I don't know. I don't know if child support. I wish child support would be part of the restitution. But I do think that I think RP and Gary will get money before the girls potentially. Prison, not jail. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. It is. I mean, not that that's a technicality. That's exactly what it is called. But I will say I will probably repeat jail. But you're absolutely right. It is prison. You're absolutely right, Tiff. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, if you guys vote, I mean, again, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but your guys' opinion means a lot to me too. Stop picking. I have this like whatever. I'll do it. Jor, what is good? Yes, 14 votes. Oh dang. So yeah, you guys think I should? All right, should we tailgate? If I do go, I feel like I don't know. That's such a redneck Florida thing to do. Like, freaking tailgate for a federal hearing. Not constitution. She's not. Exactly, Joe. Rob Peter PayPal for sure. For sure. Don't joke. Yeah. Well, I mean, she'll look good in orange. Yeah. I mean, I'm blind. I don't see a bull. Oh, it went away already. Don't tailgate. Go home and celebrate. Yeah. I mean, it's no one wins here. At the end of the day, no one does win. But I don't know. I feel like we got to redneck it up a little bit. Do a little like I feel like if we tailgate before it, it will draw more media attention. They'll be like, guess what happened? You know what happened in Florida today? There was a tailgate. Not for a football game, not for hockey or whatever sporting event. It was for a federal hearing. Like we're out there and just like, Bree, what is up? Thank you for the heartbeat. Like that would be hilarious. People like, what is going on in Florida? She would love that though. Yeah, she'd love the media attention, but it is important to get the media attention because I do think that will help in the rulings to know that this is long time no see. Yeah, I'll sell Lulu t-shirts outside. Yeah, thank you so much for the heartbeats. Yeah, if you haven't been tapping, please tap my forehead. I know it was lagging for some people earlier. So tap, 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 taparoo. Let's get to like 20K. I mean, I feel like we get to like 25K likes real quick. There's not people in here. Dang, we're in the C gallery. Oh my goodness. How do we get into C League? Dang, I need to do a quick battle to get my power ups. Hold on. So I can get up to B League. It's last day for gift gallery, Sunday reset, so keep that in mind. Let's get these power ups. Thank you so much for the Receipt Kings. I don't know why they put Receipt Kings on that. They literally made that gift up, which is kind of crazy. You're gonna hop on. You want to battle? We can battle. Chris, thank you for the roses. Bree, thank you for the roses. Yeah, if you wanna battle, you can battle. Amanda, Chris, thank you so much for the finger hearts, and Bill for the roses. Bonner, thank you for the goats, and Bell the donuts. I need you, Amanda. Did you get my message? I mean, I know you got my message, but did you get my second message? Nothing. Just I need you. What's your thoughts on mouth tape? Which Amanda? I need both Amandas badly. Cloud DJ? Hell yes. Chris, that was awesome. And it was just me pleading with you. It was just me saying, I need you now. I need a CPAP. Probably. But what about mouth tape? Do you believe in mouth tape? I think I just have I think with my asthma, I feel like my breathing has always not been super great. No, not for a CPAP substitute. Breathing. I feel like just not breathing great when I sleep. I want the lazy man. A custom mouth guard? Damn. Is mouth tape? Is that not? Are we not believing in the mouth tape? Thank you so much for the 19K likes. Thank you so much for that gift, Chris. That was freaking awesome. They can. Do you think I just need to start doing my inhaler before I go to bed? Appreciate it, Chris. Your story. I've seen a few of your posts. I feel like your story is actually kind of crazy too. I've seen your comments on something. I'm just like, what the hell? Thanks for the heart puff, Callie Rose. My hair is not looking. It's kind of looking. I know, I know, I know. Alexa, volume down. The thing is, like, I know all these things. I think I'm just looking for like someone to support my decisions. Show you where you're gonna do it. Yeah, think about it. I mean, obviously, do what you're comfortable with, but I got you. I support you. Oh my, two dogs! Don't tell me that. Oh my gosh, that's a really good analogy. That's a great analogy for me, at least. It's like getting glasses off Amazon. Oh my god, it's that bad. Okay, okay. Then I will do it. That's pretty bad. Oh my gosh, shenanigans. Sing with heart me. Oh yeah, yeah. I got you. That'd be awesome, Chris. Thank you for the popular shenanigans. Um, what is good? Your video's been great. Keep it up. Meant gonna do it. Yeah, yeah. No, it'll be. I mean, like I said, stuff I've seen. I'm like, man, I'm sure. What up, Amanda? How you doing? What should you do while you're here? Ooh, where are you from? You have to get iron infusions. Chris, thank for the pop parrot. That was cool. I think just like hopped over my head. Reason why I asked where you're from because I don't want to recommend stuff that you can like do. Like to me, Michigan. I don't know. I mean, I would say the beach, obviously, but I mean, Michigan has like lakes that are like beaches. When are you coming? When are you coming? You're here now. Go to Dunedin. Dunedin, it's a little town. They got little like shops and markets. I would either do Dunedin. They got some breweries there, which can be really fun. Another place is called Safety Harbor. It's a little like old downtown, and they have like good like a couple good like restaurants over there. It's on the bay side. It's really good. Um, oh, thank you for the sound spell. Thank you so much. Um, I would do Busch Gardens. I don't know how far along you are, but I don't know. That's the next thing I was gonna say is if you're feeling adventurous, I would do Busch Gardens or do Islands of Adventure. It's the water park across the street. It's pretty good too. That was cool. So if you can't do Busch Gardens, well, you can still do Busch Gardens. They have like safari and there's other stuff to do besides roller coasters, and there's some pretty mild ones too. You can't do the crazy ones. I wouldn't do the aquarium. I don't think that's worth it. But Dunedin's a cool town. Safety Harbor's cool. The Sponge Docks and Tarpon are pretty cool. Obviously the beach. And yeah, I do Busch Gardens rather than Adventure. Yeah, it's a big Greek community up there. You're at 4? Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's been, I feel like a lot. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a while. It's been some stuff happening. So you guys think I should go to the hearing on the 30th? And for the record, I have said from the beginning, I believe she's gonna get jail time. I don't see how she doesn't. Meow, thank you for the heart me. Hope you're doing good. Just truth, a bit of sadness over all the ickiness of it all. End of the day, realize affected. I think you missed that count. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I feel like I mean, obviously, yeah, yeah. You're closer to that. Obviously, I was collateral damage in that situation. Is there a place to experience your shit show firsthand? Yes. So if you go to St. Pete, go to the pier and just walk around St. Pete, and I'm sure you'll see her scamming somebody. If you really want to lure her out, um, go rent a nice car for the day and just start throwing cash in the air, and she'll probably come running. Um, but yeah, go down the beer. A whole row of us, yeah. CC, everybody that coming. Kelsey, thank you for the king receipts. Thank you for the popular. Gotta see it through, yeah. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that for sure, shenanigans. Shoot you sour. You ain't throwing bands. Yeah, yeah. Throw pennies. I mean, throw some pennies. She'll come. She needs them. She'll start throwing pennies. She'll hear the tinker and the clang. She'll be in the streets. She's desperate now. She'll probably come out for the pennies. I think yeah. There's no way she won't. I think she's gonna get 5. I think at the minimum she's gonna get 5. But I do think I would not be surprised with her check fraud, her bank fraud case, and the witness statements about being cancer, faking cancer, how she did it. I don't see how the judge is like, and again, she can't do half that stuff. In her plea agreement, she's not gonna be able to do half the stuff that's in there. So like, I don't know. In my mind, there is no chance of probation, and it set a minimum of 3 years of probation after she goes to jail. Bells, thanks so much for the army. Thank you for the key receipts. Appreciate you guys. Hope y'all are doing well too. I know there's been a lot going on, and I haven't been on, so might be getting stuff. You guys are probably more in the loop right now than I am. I haven't seen a lot of Rachel's lives or videos. I saw a couple things of CC's because a few of those came up, but I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, I heard she like shoulder checked her in the bathroom. Like, where'd Amanda K go? Did Amanda K leave? Amanda K bounce. I really needed her to come back. Amanda, please save her Let 'em Cooks. Alexa, volume up. No, I don't think. I don't think he's 16 now. I think she'll. I don't think that'll be a factor. I think if anything, it'll work against her. Because like, what the hell you been doing with this kid? You know. I think this is. I think this is what will come out of it. In a lot of ways, a lot of people. Alexa, volume down. Alexa, volume down. A lot of people. I even came in here like a couple weeks ago and were like, I actually was still supporting her, or did support her initially because she had the other kids. I do think that this ruling will actually be what I've said. If someone is there advocating for C, which the judge will, he'll be like, you need to get the hell away. Like, yeah, you need to get away from this kid. Like, what have you been doing the last X amount of years while you're running around faking cancer, doing all the shit she's been doing? How have you been raising a kid? What's his school record like? Like, I mean, imagine that he goes into his school record. He's like, is he even going to school at this time? So I think actually the C situation will inevitably probably hurt her more than anything if it's done properly. Because there's no way she should be around him. She has no idea what she's in for. No, she's scared shitless. I know that. I think she's feeling how the world after that hearing. No, I don't think so. I think for her, I don't think it changed anything. Allow for video of sentencing hearing. Yeah, I do think they're gonna have a reporter and stuff like that. So I might ask if I can just live stream it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna ask that. I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna ask that. I forget. People will clip this and take my joke and run with it because they don't have a sense of humor. How do I know she's scared? She's facing federal prison, 40 years of federal prison. If she's not, she doesn't have a pulse. So if she's not scared, she's unalived. I wonder what her boyfriend thinks. He probably thinks everyone's out to get her. I just hope the kiddos have a place. Yeah, they'll have a place better than hers. You're for your page buyer here. Well, welcome in, Carol. This is the place to be. Welcome in. Come on, enjoy. All I ask is if you're not following, please follow. Few likes and the heart knees. That's really it. After that, everything else is bonus. No, yeah. I mean, like I said, even with this prearranged plea deal, she has to get all her shit together, and she has nothing. She has no taxes. She can't submit a financial statement. Um, I mean, she's cooked. I mean, is the 40 years, is it concurrently? Now, if she gets 20 years for both, let's say she gets maximum sentence, is it concurrently? Or does she have to serve 40 years, 20 back to back? They're going to do it. There's going to be, in my mind, there's going to be a few, there's probably going to be about 3 to 4 documentaries about on it. Do you think she's ever been under the influence of substance? Yes, I do. Yeah, she actually called me and admitted that she was gonna go to rehab because she just was coming down off of rugs. She never went to rehab. Thank you for the follow. She never went to rehab, obviously, but she was coming down off of rugs from EDC. But yeah, she's deep in the substances. Frizz, where's Frizz? Frizz in here? Sentencing guidelines. The judge decides. Oh, they could be back to back. Is she definitely getting time? I think she's definitely getting time. There's no guarantee. She has to serve 1/3 of the time. Dang, that'd be crazy. When's the court date? It is 7:30. So in a couple weeks. In a couple weeks. Is Frizz in here? I want to say what's up. I haven't seen Frizz in a minute either. I haven't seen any of you guys in a little bit. Oh, really? We're just talking about that, Carly. Uh, um, she's in here but can't chat. Oh, I got you. She'd be in her 60s. I know, that's crazy. I'll be a man. Yeah, enjoy Maine. It was beautiful. The 30th isn't the sentencing hearing. Um, well, yeah, I guess depends on how you define sentencing. Like, I think the 30th is when she gets told what it is, and then she'll have a hearing for the sentencing, right? Like, is that the right wording? Like, I think it's all in the wording, right? Like the it's for the plea agreement, and she will be given her sentencing. Like, hey, you're gonna either do this or do that, and then they'll have another hearing, right, to grant it or like do it, right? Like, is that how that goes? We need rage in here. You added to your sleeve last night? Nice. It's the plea hearing? Yeah. Then the judge has to think about sentencing. Is the plea only? Yeah, but isn't that the plea? Isn't that the whole thing? Oh, so well, if he doesn't accept the plea, so he just. But even if he does accept the plea, then there's still a sentencing, I guess. Well, giving the profits for the lawyers, I doubt. I mean, the person that runs it has already admitted that they're not good with money. So surrender date. I think T Love blocked you. probably. I think after she agreed to that, what's crazy is after she's accepted the charges, I've not seen a video. I mean, they're all blocked, but I've not heard the grapevine. I've not seen a video. Um, not seen a single video from any of them. So I guess I can say I told you so. You think I should go? It'll be anticlimactic. Few years at most. I don't know. I don't know. I think she'll get 5. That's been my thing. I think she's gonna get 5 years. That's my thing. So they're gonna say yes, I accept your plea agreement, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, whether they accept it or don't accept it, like that's not even the big deal because it basically says nothing in it. It just says she's gonna cooperate, which is fine. I mean, of course she's gonna accept that. But the big thing is, what's the time? So like, I don't know. Again, I don't know how these proceedings work because like it'll absolutely not be 5. I don't believe that. I don't. I think you're dealing with Lion Lizzie, and she don't fit a box. I promise you that. There's no box for her. So if you're looking at guidelines, I'd throw the guidelines out. So thank you. I appreciate it. Curmudgeon, appreciate it. Christina, thanks for the corgi. Thanks so much. We just teared up. I'm looking at the FBI website now. Yeah, this is Lion Lizzie. This is someone that lied, fake cancer, abandoned dogs, abandoned her children. I would throw the guidelines out the window. This is there's new guidelines now. Lion Lizzie rewrites the books for people. People have things they do, pecking orders, stuff they follow. No, she breaks those rules. Just ask the key dealership that. Christina dropped the hammer. Yeah, I do think she's gonna get the book thrown, which is 5 years in my opinion for this. It doesn't have a time, so yeah, there's no jail time on the plea agreement. It's just saying that she's gonna help out and find the money, which she can help out all they want, unless they rip it out of her chest or go dig it out of C's backyard. They're not gonna get a dime. She getting karma. Yeah. Miranda, you passed. You're passed. Well, we are all lucky the feds ditched the setting guidelines because they were crazy. Wait, did they ditch the guidelines for you too, Chris? Did her grandma help her? Do you think her grandma will help her give her money? No, her grandma has no money. Congratulations, Miranda. No, her grandma has 0 doll rods, no doll hairs, no doll hairs, no doll hairs, no doll rods. I'll do a video explain. Okay, that'd be great. So happy. I know. I'm so happy for you. What's crazy is you started this journey when this started. Look at us. Victory around the same time. She's not going to do time. I think she's going to do time. I think she's hoping and praying that she does no time, but it's almost impossible for her not to do no time. Same. I'm glad she'll get justice. Who are we talking about? Which part, Melody? Which part? Of her doing jail time? Liz? Or are you talking about Miranda past nursing school? Let's have a time machine. Do they see the red flags with her? Yeah, I think they probably did earlier than me. I mean, from an outside perspective, I think that they identified them better, faster. So, you going to Tampa this weekend? Hell yeah. But yeah, let's do a poll. What do people think? People think, can we do another poll? Do we think she's gonna do jail or no jail? I think absolutely. I think there's no way that she doesn't. Hell yeah! Congrats, congrats. I think there's no way that she doesn't do jail time. You think 13 years, Renee? Dang. If she gets 13 years, I mean, she'll be 43. Holy shit. 10 years. I think 5. Who knows? Prison nurse here. Jail. What did Scamanda get? Okay. Yeah, I think she will. Oh, congratulations, Miranda. That's exciting. That's super awesome. Days served, yeah. She'll be scamming. Yeah, she won't stop. She'll never stop. It's all she knows, unfortunately. All she knows is a scam. Oh, you're good, Chris. You're good. You are super good. I appreciate you guys. We're at 23K likes. Let's see if we can run it up to 30. Let's see if we can get run it to 30. All the haters, guys, tap my forehead, hit me in the face. I know you want to. Thank you for the poll. So up here, there's a poll with 30 seconds left, so do it quick. Will she get prison time? We got 3 votes. Who will put money on her books? Toby. Toby will definitely put money on her books because he was not scammed. She'll make herself a victim, even though it's black and white. It's it's like it's black and white in that paperwork. Toby is her son's 3rd grade teacher that she stole $12,000 from. Sweets, what's up? I just sent you an invite, and I don't know why, or someone. But I think Toby will definitely send her money. 19 votes yes. Where are all the naysayers? There's a few no's. Well, I see most of those previously talked about her so blindly. Yeah, I know. I wish they would. I wish the big hitters would come out and own their mistakes and do a formal apology to myself. Um, you know, I'm actually gonna do a Mama Not video tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I should do it. I'm gonna do a parody video. I don't know if I should do it or not. Because they're her people, man. They're so bitter, man. Those people are so bitter. Can she be asked questions or just sentencing? Jerry, oh my gosh, can you imagine if they ask her about McKay's front porch and she gets the knee sweat going? I mean, if they ask her a single question, she will probably lose it. She still has people. Yeah, she still has people. Her yellow turn brown. Yeah, yellow turn brown. Where's Yellow Ben? Did she get arrested? No, she hasn't been arrested yet, but she pled guilty to federal charges. I'm hoping she does play victim. Yeah. What up, Amanda? What? Should I not do the video? Sad acting skills. Yeah. Annie Gang G's. Yeah. Yeah, I do think I need. I do feel like I don't know. I think that she does. She can't fool the judge, and I think someone needs to be there to explain that this is, you know, the impact of how it is, personally, I guess, not just as a victim or, someone that was, scammed like the other guys were. Um, because I don't need the judge to believe her. That she's a liar. At the end of the day, she is a pathological liar, and she came on this app and lied to everybody here. Said that I was a Scientologist. Said that I DV'd her, essayed her. Straight up lied to you guys, and the mama knots of the world bought it hook, line, and sinker. Um, and you know, she's good. You can't blame me. People want to say, how she fooled me. She fooled you, and she fooled you good. That's for sure. She's hurt so many. She has. Can I talk about how I coped with all the stress? It was hard. I mean, the girls, I'll always go back to the girls. I had to keep it together for the girls. That was the only thing that I really it held me together, kept me going, is the girls. She's working with victim on statements. Impact statements are important, yeah. We should do a tailgate party, yeah. All her victims are stalkers. Yeah, all her victims are stalkers, right? At some point, she has to. Yeah, she smear campaigned me for sure. Um, if you want to be actually heard, speak her language is my advice. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, absolutely. The girls. I mean, the girls are the biggest thing. Is Shell okay? Yeah, Chella's good. Chella's probably better than, I won't say better than ever, but like I mean, she had. I'm a little envious of her right now, in a lot of ways. Thank you, Kara. Yes, I'm so thankful to have the girls, and just so happy. Will she get jail time? Yes, I do think she'll get jail time. That's my prediction. Um, yeah, we got it back. Is Maddie still around? Maybe. Who's Maddie? Jog my memory. That's what we're talking about, dog. So I thought that they would um, discuss the sentencing, but I guess it's just accepting. Oh, the babysitter Madison. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that's not. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I gave everyone fake names in the story. So when I hear like a name, Madison is, yeah. Sorry, yeah, 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 yeah. That is, her name's Madison in the story, right? She's out on the picture now, but she's doing better than ever. She's as soon as you disconnect and don't have contact. That's why I refuse to have contact with any. That's why I had to cut her grandma off. When her grandma said she's letting her back in her life, I said, "See ya." Is the day you cut any contact with her and anyone that is in contact with her, it's amazing. But the next day, the next hour, every moment of your life from that moment on just gets better, and it's amazing. But yeah, her life is actually doing really well now. But yeah, you got to protect your peace, and that is indirectly as well. It's not just your peace with that person directly, but if they're in contact with someone else that you're in contact with, they will always disrupt your peace. Tell Frizz the chat loves her, and sorry she can't see us. Yes, Frizz chat. I don't know what happened, but yeah, whatever you're up to, we love you and hope you're doing well. Is Annie still supporting her? Yeah, Annie has not come out. Annie, the fake therapist, pre-therapist, unlicensed therapist, um, bless her heart, Tay, T Loaf, the lady that eats cat food, Nightmare. I have not seen a single video denouncing her, saying that We're sorry we supported her, that she faked cancer and she stole millions of dollars. She admitted to this. And I've yet to see a single video saying, we shouldn't have supported a con artist, someone that, fake cancer. So, as far as I know, all of them still support her, with their scarlet letter and all. Does she see the kids at all? Not our kids, no. Bestie, what up with Amy? What is good? No, thankfully, my daughters are protected, and they don't have to endure her abuse. Lady that eat cat food, yeah, the lady, she ate cat food. That's why we just call her. Was it Friskies? Chella watched the video. I couldn't really stomach it. I gagged just thinking about it. I can't talk about it for much longer. I'm gonna start getting sick. How was court with Rach? I was out of town. I didn't have court with Rach. I was I was in Maine. I was in New York and Maine. Yeah, yeah. I'll talk to you about it today. I'll send it to you before I do it. It was gonna be just me in the hallway with a Diet Coke saying, basically, come on in. Have you heard the latest? How she did her little soft Southern voice with her Diet Coke and said, "Come sit with me." And I was gonna do a little Diet Coke and say, "Come sit with me, Mama Knots. Have you heard the latest?" It was basically just gonna be something like that, just a little parody. McKay's, again, no contact with Liz. She's doing amazing, dating a real guy, I believe, and living life large, back in charge of her life. Listen to your story, Rachel's story on the podcast. It is wild. It is really, really wild. Yeah, we'll talk soon, Chang. It wasn't going to be anything too deep. It was just going to be a little update with a little, tongue in cheek, a little, who's going after Rachel 2 times now. What up, Jean Marie? Great videos too. You guys are crushing with the videos. All the ones I've seen. Faking cancer is a low, so low. Leanne, what is good? T Loaf is going after Rachel for what? You didn't get a notification I was live? Oh, really, Ashley? Did Bree get on yet? What up, Lindsay? How you been? Still waiting for that invite. Maybe you got lost in the ether. I'm at a crossroads. I got 30 minutes left. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, really? Maybe yeah. My trip was great. We had a great time. A lot of driving, but it was awesome. Yes, I was up in New York. We should have hang out. We could have. I was very busy. I had a family reunion. I really did, like this trip was like all my trips are like family, so I don't really have a lot of downtime. Did I eat lobster? I did not eat lobster, and I'm sad I didn't get to have lobster with McKay. I would have loved to have a lobster with McKay. Those are older kids know she lied about having cancer. Um, that's a tricky question. Yes and no. They don't. They believe her. How she told the internet that she did have stage one. Um, I'm drinking coconut water in here. I just finished it. How long was the drive? Oh my gosh. I didn't get to name calling same. Um, on the island, it was up. I went to upstate and then Maine. How many kids does she have? She has 4 kids. Um, So yeah, it was all very busy. Just family reunion in New York, and then drove to Maine, visit family. How many hours? I really don't know because we broke it up. It's 8 hours for my brother, and then another 13 to New York. So that was 21 hours, let's say. Um, and then it's another like 8 hours. Oh my god, was that? Did I just drive 30 hours? Oh my gosh, I think I drove 30 hours. Did I drive 30 hours? That's one way though. That's only one way though, right? I just drive 60 hours and I can't think about it. It will mess with me. Is Florida warm in October? A little bit. It starts to get a little cooler, but it's still somewhat warm. Madeira Beach? Oh yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, yeah, that's actually perfect. When they find the truth, yeah. Well, they're gonna be genre. They're gonna be so upset because they already know the truth. But when they acknowledge the truth, when they actually acknowledge the truth and really come to terms with it, 4 kids, 3 baby daddies. That is correct. When they actually come to terms with the truth and acknowledge it, I think that's like, you know, acceptance, right? They have to they know that that's what happened. She pled guilty to it, um, but they just deny it. They just don't want to admit it. Like they're like her again. You know, they're more. Like, I've always said this. Her supporters are more like her than they are like us. Are the other fathers aware of her lies? Um, it's a great question. Um, yes, but I just it's hard to explain someone like Liz. You guys kind of got a little bit firsthand of it with all the lies and how much you believed, depending on where you were. But just think about that, not on the internet, but in real life, and the power that she has, and how good she is. So I think deep down, she is able to still convince them that they're only half lies. Like they're not all lies. So that's a tough question to answer. Once they see her in jail, they'll know who she is. Sadly, it's like yes, because if you use your brain and logic, once you see her in jail, there's no way around it. But she is that crazy to be like, this is some, crazy conspiracy. They're all out to get. Like she is that delusional to like double down, and she'd be the one to be like, this is just a big misunderstanding, and I'm going to be out on Tuesday. Don't you worry. They probably know more than we do. Yeah, I mean, I do think that her kids, her older ones at least, that they have the most challenges ahead of them, but they can start to heal. They don't have to be abused anymore, thankfully. So soon they'll be protected. Love to run. Thank you for the popular. Love to run. Thank you for the receipt kings. Anything to delay the actual trial for her? No. Even if she fakes another pregnancy, I don't think that'll delay it. I think she's I don't know. That's a good question. Wonder when C will make his 20-part series. Is she actually? It's actually sick how delusional she is. I can't even. Yeah, it really is sick. Am I gonna go to the sentencing? We're debating it. I might. I might not. I don't know. Love to. Thank you so much for the club hour. Ashley, thank you for the receipt kings. Ashley for the receipt kings. No. Love to. Thank you so much for the club hour. Ashley, thank you for the receipt kings. Ashley for the receipt kings. What how her boyfriend feels. I'm sure he thinks it's a big misunderstanding. I think I guarantee you the boyfriend is convinced. Who has her son? I don't know. You know, with a big smile. Yeah, you're gonna see me out there tailgating. I don't know who has her son right now because the grandma kicked him out basically. They contacted me, but I guess I never had like a formal sit down interview with them. Melody, thank you so much for the double fireworks. Doesn't know she pled guilty? Probably not. I have a feeling like she probably, she's that good. Like it's even though it's court public knowledge, I guarantee you she's convinced them that it's for something else. I do think that the hearing with Chella was a little bit of misdirection for the boyfriend. It's like all the hoorah. It's like, well, what's all this? Well, oh yeah, I have court. So again, you just gotta understand. You just gotta understand that you can't anything she says is a lie. You just gotta look beyond it. Hey, ready for anything, Bill? I think it's for Triple B too. Yeah, exactly. The thing is that once you realize she's a pathological liar, and you remind yourself every time she opens her mouth, yeah, exactly, Brooklyn. Yeah, she can't shower. That basically, once you say, "Hey, you're talking to a pathological liar, someone that faked cancer, someone that did all these things," you have to remind yourself that every time you talk to her, because she is that good. She'll convince you that she is a changed person. She'll convince you that she is um, not this evil person, but she is as evil as they come. She is probably she is probably one of the most evil people you'll ever hear about or come in contact with this day and age. Black wearing felon t-shirts protesting, yeah, for sure, Jerry. When there was very telling, yeah. I watched a whole video of her getting arrested by the cops for check fraud last night. Oh, you saw that, Jennifer? It's actually quite hilarious. She stepped on a pickle, which I find even more ironic and hilarious. The fact that she stepped on a pickle. Thank you for the spinning soccer. Love to run. And then I also found it hilarious that she said she knew Ric Flair was her uncle. Sure he is, dear. How old's your son? You don't even know how old your kids are. Perfect. The cop stepped on the pickle. Wait, it was the cop that stepped on the pickle, not her. Oh my god, it was. Oh yeah, it was the cop. It was the cop. It was the. Yeah, you're right. It was. She dropped the pickle, and then the cop walked over. And he was like, "Oh, I just stepped on a pickle." Oh, this stuff rates itself. Even a pickle being involved is crazy. Yeah, literally. Uh, can't make this stuff up. It's hilarious. Um, with her, everything's a big misunderstanding. She's just, she's just a liar. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, check. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, thank you so much for the pop parrot. This cutie patootie over there. Are you Tekken Brock? No, Tekken Brook. Oh, you're looking for Tekken Brook. Are you looking for Tekken Brock? They're down the road. I'm Tekken Brook. She literally changed her name. Didn't know her name for a second. I mean, the whole video is hilarious, actually. And then she says she's actually going to a Beyonce concert that she used RP's money for. And in the story, when she told it online, she told everybody she was meeting her mother in Switzerland to go skiing in the Alps. I mean, snowboarding. She is a semi-professional snowboarder, so she was obviously going to Switzerland to go snowboarding. It's just like, dude, I think but this is when you understand that little lie right there, and I say little, but it's like, this is the craziness of her. This is where she'll always lie. That video was not out yet. That video had not circulated, right? Of her. This had not circulated yet. So when she told that story on a story time about her check fraud arrest, she said she was meeting her mother to go to Switzerland. And obviously, when that video came out, you see how many lies there are and how badly she lies. She can't even admit that she was going to a Beyonce concert. I mean, what's the difference, right? Like, why would you have to lie about that? Like, you're all strangers on the internet. Hey, I was about to go to a Beyonce concert before I was arrested. Why would that be so hard to say? Like, why do I have to change that story to say I was going with my mom to the airport, to meet her at the airport, go to the airport, whatever she said, to go to fly to Switzerland? Like, who is that lie for? Like, is it? It's pathological. I mean, it's scary, but that is the depths and the stuff that she'll lie about. I mean, she'll lie about anything and everything. She didn't want to even admit to. Yeah, she'll lie about her damn name. I mean, she's very unwell, and this is why she has no rights to the girls. This is why she does not see the girls, and she needs a psych eval, which she doesn't want to get. I mean, that's going to be probably 20 years to probably get her mental under control. It will be, the girls will be 18 sooner than I think the amount of therapy and treatment she would need. I don't see how she goes to see a therapist or anyone, and they're like, yeah, this is about a 20 years of work we got to put in to get you back to normal level. It's like, my kids will be 18 before then, so I'll wait. Yeah, I have a court order for her to ever see the girls. Even supervised visits, she has to do a psychological evaluation. That's the very first thing she has to do. Very first thing she has to do. Yeah, I don't think she can. And I think she realized that too. I think she realized that. I realized that about 6 months before when she got with Jake. When she got with Jake, and she was being evicted out of Cora. When she was being evicted out of Cora, it was with Jake. That's when I really was like, oh, she's never, she'll never be well. I think she realized it when she made the decision to leave the girls. I think when she said, I'm going to leave the girls, I think she goes, there's no turning back. Like, I'm never, they're gone. I think she made it. The day that she made her mind to abandon the girls, I think she never looked back on them. And I think she knew, yeah, she could never. They asked about her. They asked about her about a month ago, and that was the first time in a while. It was pretty. It was actually pretty rough. But I do feel like when she made up her mind that she was leaving them, she never looked back. Yeah, I think it helped her probably. And then that's when she made up the story about them not being hers. Like she's disassociated them. Like think about her from her perspective. If she sat down, looked in the mirror, and said, "These are my daughters. I gave birth to them on, whatever dates. I don't want to say their birthdays, obviously. But if she sat down, looked herself in the mirror, and said, "I have 4 kids. I have 2 daughters that I've not seen in over 2 years." I gave birth to them. I was involved in one of their lives for 2 years. She couldn't even get that far. She could not comfortably say that. So she made up her mind to abandon them and leave them with me. And she never looked back. And that's when she's not in jail. She signed a agreement, so she'll have a hearing soon. And then yeah, exactly. She's throwing yacht parties while her kids are homeless. Does she still have TikTok? Yeah, it's there, but she doesn't really post anymore. Um, she's not welcome here. Sorry, thank for the army. And that's why she had to come up with this whole lie that she had to tell Mama Riles, that she had to tell she had to tell all these people that these kids were hers. It's out of sight, out of mind. Thank you all for the heart me's for the populars. Hannah for the heart me, for the receipts, Sarah. 2 p.m. I'm debating on it, Joey. I'm debating on it. I might be going, might be tailgating. So we'll see. I don't know. I have to see. I'm thinking about it. Um, no, I have the girls' stuff flagged. So if she were to use them, I would worry about her older kids. I guarantee you she's used her older kids' socials. I'm sure they're gonna have about $20,000 to $30,000 of credit card debt when they're of age. If people believe the girls aren't hers, they're blind. Yeah, and there were a lot of people that believed. I had to send the girls' birth certificates to about 4 different people over the years. They're like, what? Like I had to show their birth certificates that she was on their birth certificates, and she even when these people saw the birth certificates, she even said she signed them because their birth mother wouldn't. So she did my girls a favor. She did me a favor by signing the birth certificates because their birth mother refused to. Like that's what's crazy is that after she got caught in the lie of like, hey, these aren't your kids. Your name's on the birth certificate. She goes, oh yeah, well, the stripper that he was with didn't want to sign them, so I did them a favor. I did him a favor, and that's why my name's there. I signed for them. It's like, oh, thank you. You did us a favor, but that's how sick she is, and people will never really grasp that or understand that. That's not how Florida exactly, Heather. Is that that's not how they work, and that's not exactly what happened. But if you don't know that, if you have no idea that that is a thing, you could easily be like, oh, maybe that makes sense. Since the day that I met you, you've been telling me these kids are from strippers. I believed it. You don't ever see them. You've been their stepmom. So it all makes sense. And then when I see your name on a birth certificate and I call you out, and then you say, oh, well, this is what happened. Sure, why not? But yeah, that's not how it works. I mean, that's a lie. It's all lies. But this is the depths and the sickness of her. Like, this is how sick she is after she has already lied about being their mother. You get a birth certificate with her name on it. She's like, you know what? I was in a dark place. Like, I'm sorry. I was not well. I'm better now. They are mine and it's a mess and whatever. She goes, no, I signed. I signed because the stripper mother that he was with, that he cheated on me with, he had an affair with. These are their kids. I did them a favor. Like, the sickness in her mind to think that she was the hero in this story. To abandon your children and lie to people about them being yours and to somehow still try and make yourself a effing hero to me and these kids like you did some kind of heroic thing is scum of the earth. And this is why I have my page and I will not shut up about it. And while I will continue to always expose her, is she is a sick individual in the brain. And anyone that is around her, like Triple B, is in danger in a lot of ways. She's a predator. I mean, she is a predator. She's a predator. There's no way around that. She is a full scope predator. She's a sicko. Those are no signs before having kids and marrying her. There probably were, Tay. There probably were. It's a tough one to answer, Tay. It's a tough one to answer. Tay, I asked her 3 times. I said, hey, are you a psychopath? She said no. I said, are you a scammer? She said no. I said, are you a psychopath and a scammer? She said no. So I was like, okay. Checks out. Will I be able to speak the sentencing? I hope so. She has to be the hero. She has to be the hero in the story. I have to be the villain. I have to be the villain in the story so she can be the hero. Even if she went to jail, she'd be running cons. Oh, for sure, Jelly. Imagine not your own children that you birth. That's crazy. Did the other daughter's dad get full custody? Not yet, but he'll probably end up getting it by default here pretty soon. Hindsight, yeah. I look back and yes, there were signs. A lot of people propped him up, yeah. I'm new. How much do my girls know about everything? They know very little. They know that she's their mother and she's not around, but they don't really know about the other stuff. Didn't she used to do rugs? Yes, she used to, and she, I'll say allegedly because I think there is actually proof that she is doing rugs now. I don't know, but yes, she has done, and most likely is. I guess for her, I don't think she could pass a hair follicle drug test right now. I'll say that pretty confidently. If you try it, yeah, turn back. When will you know if you can speak at the sentencing? I don't know. I mean, I haven't really been asked, and I haven't really asked too. Yeah, DJ, that's a great question. I would love to know what Trish thinks about this. I think Trish is doing what Liz did to the girls. I think if you ask Trish how she feels about her daughter, she'll say Charity C is doing great. What about Lion Lizzie? Who? Oh, I don't know that bird. I think Trish has disowned Liz in her brain. I think she has. Probation will be fun. If she gets probation, I give her a week. She's one wild character. I couldn't imagine how to deal with her. Yeah, she's a train wreck, and that's why like when this all came out, people were like, "Oh, you want her back?" And you're so all these things. It's just like, no, I want nothing to do with her. I promise you. Don't let the page fool you. Yes, I have a page about her, and I do talk about her, but do not let that fool you. I cannot stand her. Want nothing to do with her. I hope I never see her a day in my life again. Hope I never have to talk to her a day in my life. Can't. I think she is scum. What she did to those two little girls, I'll never forgive her for. And because of what she did to those two little girls, I have no respect for her as a person, let alone a mother. Um, she can rot where she's gonna rot for all I care. I don't think she deserves my attention at all. Yeah, exactly. I mean, she doesn't deserve my actual attention. Like she deserves this attention, the exposure. She deserves my attention to being exposed, but she doesn't deserve my actual, genuine, giving a crap attention. Um, Pop hot on a drip. Does she have family? Yeah, they're all they're. Her mom's side's pretty crazy. I think she benefits off a lot of money. Yeah, DJ. She might be. She might be. She was named in the indictment. DJ. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you read the indictment, but Trish was named in the indictment. So, is there gonna be charges for what does Trish know? Did Trish know? Like I like if they determine that Trish knew what she was doing, a couple $100,000 gone, vanished. Like, what do you think your daughter did? She didn't graduate barely your high school. Um, like, what do you think your daughter did? So interesting. What up, Skylar? How you doing? Yeah, you found inventing. Other than RP, yeah. I mean, I think that you know, my statement could be very impactful because again, she will fool you. She'll fool you that she's changed. She'll fool the judge, and I want to say that in like like oh the judge is gonna be fooled by her. What I'm saying is that she can create and she's just very good at that craft, right? So I just think it's a very dangerous slope of just going off of, you know, I think someone that had a personal relationship and has kids affected by it to be able to speak on it and give it from a little bit different perspective, I think could be very valuable. But who knows? Do you have any family that still stands by her? Yeah, her grandma still stands by her. Debbie Teckenbrook still stands by her, has not denounced her, still was hanging out with her a few months ago. Her aunt, Kelly, yeah, she still has quite a bit of family that still supports her. Yeah. Is the video of the girl in the driveway getting arrested her? Yeah, that is her. Yeah, that's her. That's her. Is she still with her boyfriend? Yeah, we still think she's with her boyfriend. Well, he's a victim, but yeah, we'll call him boyfriend for now. Go on lavish shopping sprees and trips with her. Her mom did. Yes, her mom did that stuff. C, I believe, is living on a cot in the living room of this one. I honestly, I don't see him being there that long. I have no idea where C is. C could be on his own. Has ever family turned on her? Yeah, her cousins have. Her cousins have. There a few of her cousins when this came out. I don't know if you guys even remember, but when this came out, went viral. Her cousins supported me. Like her actual cousins said, "Yeah, Andrew's telling the truth. Andrew's right. She's put our grandmother through hell, put our grandfather through hell. Um, Something's off for sure. Yeah. Like so her cousins have, you know, supported me. Her grandma supported me until her husband passed, and then I knew it was going to be kind of over for her at that point because she's just going through a lot. So I knew when he passed that was gonna change things. You got to fix what happened. Oh, I'm glad you got to fix. Does her family? Her family used to, but I actually had to cut her family off because her family started getting in contact with her. And as I was talking about earlier, like you can't be in contact with her directly or even indirectly. So as soon as they said they let her back in their life, I was like, I'm good. Like I don't want that. I've already done that for years. Yeah, C's not gonna. He needs to get help immediately. Most people are going. It's July 30th. I don't think so. I think she'll get prison time. I think there's no way she doesn't. Yeah, there's going to be a few docs on Netflix. Do my kids see the siblings? No, because I they're the other kids still have some contact with the mom with Liz, and you just again you can't be in contact with anybody that's in contact with her like whatsoever. Like you just can't. Kids are not. So until they grow up and they say we don't speak to her, we have no contact with her, we want nothing to do with her, then maybe there could be a relationship there. But and again, I'm not ever going to ask them to say that or do that, but that's what transpires. But I'll never have the girls have a relationship with them as long as they're in contact with her, because she will ruin their lives if she got a chance to. You were in TikTok prison? Oh no, Frizz! Gotta let the Frizz out. You're critical. Any judge seeing the denial of maternal. I would assume. Yeah, I mean, I think so, Joy. I think so. I mean, I don't know who I would need to talk to or, where I fit into this puzzle. First thing for the Army. I do think that I do hold a lot of weight. I was very outspoken, obviously, about this. Um, so outspoken podcasts and Netflix specials are being made. So, I think there's some weight there, but I don't know. You think I'm the biggest part of the puzzle? I think you, Joy. I appreciate you saying that. I'm gonna pin that comment because thank you. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I do think so too. I mean, I do think that I figured it all out. Again, this is why I don't want to say like I don't need therapy, but this is why I didn't. I had my own therapy. I was I was the one that actually connected. I got answers to everything. I figured it all out. I connected all the stuff with my situation with the girls, with their other kids. I saw the stuff happening with C2. I saw the stuff happening with Gary. I saw the stuff happening with RP. I was able to see all this. I was able to see everything. I saw it all. I saw everything. I saw the whole playbook. Um, I saw it all. So she'll love the attention. Yeah, I think she'll love the attention, but I don't think she likes what happened to Gary. He lost a lot of money, but for like her, it's a little bit different, And I get it. Kelsey, thank you for the heart me. Thanks for the reseeking. Thank you for the popular. I have no idea, TS, about that. When did I go to the police about what she did? So I went to the police about 4 times. So I went to the police. Um, well, I guess one of the there was no private investigator. So there was a private investigator. So that's one. I won't say that that's the police, but basically I had a private investigator. So that's one scenario that I will say like, yeah, I had someone investigate this. And then after the first time around Christmas, when she called the cops on me, that whole situation, I went to the police the next day, did nothing. And then I went to the police when I moved to Tampa while we were going through the divorce proceedings. Like once I got the first time, once the MSA got approved in the first hearing, um, when was that? It was like April when we went, and no, it's January. It was January, and then she missed the hearing. It's whatever. But and then I went after the judge approved the MSA. I was like, hey, here, did nothing. And then I went after everything was done in May of 2023. And I said, here, it's all done now. You should look into this person. And she had just met RP like the week prior. Turkey's making videos on the reg, really? Yeah, she's. They must be getting nowhere because usually people will reach out to me and be like, "Yo, be aware of this," but they must be getting no traction because I'm not saying that I'm the you know here in Joy. Yeah, exactly, Brooklyn. Yeah, Joy's my new hype person, hype woman. Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm like the end all be all like people communicating with about videos, but generally, if they gain some traction and stuff, usually people will say, have you seen this? But I've not. So there's no new one. No, the arrest video was from her arrest for check fraud with the bank. January of 2023, and then December. Actually, was it December? It was holiday, so it might have been January of 22. Um, I don't know because they wouldn't take a report. Like they would not even take a report. They wanted nothing to do with me. They wouldn't even take a report. So when she called the cops on me, it was like a week. What was it? The week between Christmas and New Year's. The next day was like New Year's. So like it might have been early. It might have been January of 22, not December of 21, and then January of 23, and then May of 23. Is she in jail? No, she's free, but she did admit to committing federal charges. She's gonna know a bunch of recipes when she's back out. Yeah, she is. So I talked about that a lot, Joey, and I've left the door open for RP. I told him, I said, hey, if you ever, again, I don't know how that is. I'm not trying to get on here and maybe I don't know. Yeah, I got some sun for sure for his instead of prosecutor. I probably should. Are you on tomorrow, Miss? Yeah, I'll probably be on tomorrow. RP is a victim. Was you already having her investigated when I was there? Something felt off. Yeah. So when you came down, that was August. No, the investigation when you came down. So the thing in August, what fell off is that um, we were moving into that house, and she had all this money. So I thought so I don't know if you ever like watched my story, DJ, or not, or got that far in it because I know, I'm not saying the back and forth thing, but just whatever. But when she started getting this money, people were like, "Well, how come you didn't know?" Well, people don't probably remember or maybe forget the connection, but I try to explain it. But I think the people that are confused by it didn't watch the series. But I lost my business and I was suing. Well, I thought I was suing the landlord, Mrs. S. So I've been for like 2020 happened. So like there was delays in the courts, and long story short, it was Lion Lizzie. So nothing was ever happening. So don't get confused on the outcome. But at the time when she started getting all this money, it wasn't like I was like, oh, you have all this money. Like, I wasn't like blind to it. I thought she had taken my lawsuit money. Her and Lauren, whatever, It sounds so stupid now to say out loud. Like, I get it. Like, it sounds dumb to say this out loud. But at the time, when you came down in August and she's spending this money, we're moving, I was genuinely pissed because I thought she had my lawsuit money for my practice. I thought that came in and she was just burning through it. So yeah, so I was not actively investigating her. The investigation didn't really happen until October, but things were not good when you came down in August. Um, yeah, she is a psycho for sure. So when you were down in August, I was not happy. I was like, what's like, where is this money from this? What's going on? And, you know, she was already kind of out the door because she knew it was all coming to a head. So, like, for her, um, I do think when we moved in that house, that was her beginning of the end. For me, the beginning of the end, I mean, there's a few of those, but like truly, like when we moved in with the grandparents, like I was done. I pretty much cut her off in all aspects. Thank you for the follows. Yeah, I don't know if you. So anyone that doesn't know, but DJ grew up with Lion Lizzie, and DJ. Did I? I don't think I said your name in the story. Did I even? I don't even know if I probably didn't go into much detail in that situation just because of everything else. But DJ came to visit August of 2021. Where did the weirdest part about the whole situation? Thank you for the follow. Can you answer that, DJ? Like when we left there, were you supposed to come back to the house? Because she told me you were coming back to the house, and I was like, cool, awesome. Like they should stay here. Like perfect. And then she was all upset because you weren't coming to the house. But now that I know what I know, I'm wondering if she was like, yeah, you can't come back here. Like it was weird when we left Orlando. It was just super odd the way she was acting and her behaviors. Like I feel like she was lying to me and probably lying to you. Like I don't know if you remember that scenario, but like she was like, oh well, they're not coming here. You're supposed to come to the house, and then she said she wanted to get us a room. Did she actually end up getting you a room? I feel like that was the issue. Is that I don't think she ended up. Dude, that's so bizarre. I don't know if you want to. I'm not. You know. I don't know if you want to come in and share that story. I'll leave that up to you. Because she didn't pay. Oh my god, I didn't know that part. Where was it? Where was it? Shocker, yeah, shocker. What? Do you want to come in and share this story? That tracks. That tracks. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Oh my god. The young Hannah friend. Yeah, she does seem young and naive. I don't know. She's probably being scammed. Yeah, well, I thought you guys were coming back to the house. Like, I was in the impression that you guys were coming back to the house, and then when that didn't happen, it was weird. I was like, why are they coming here? J Matt, thank you for the army. How long did I date? Okay, speaking of that, Joy, I have a question. Michelle, what is good? I'm doing well. Just got back from vacation. Doing good. So I have a question, and maybe this is my trauma. Not long enough, yeah, Brooklyn. This is my trauma, and I go to this. I go to this by default, and maybe I shouldn't. Um, my default is this. Kids are doing really good at a really good time. My default is this: is what would you rather have? Well, not my situation because that's the worst. But in theory, would you rather have a uh, date someone for like 6 to 10 months, less than a year? Let's just say less than a year. You date someone for less than a year, and you're married for like 5 years and get divorced. I won't say like it ends the way mine ended because like you would never pick this scenario. Like so, let's not say it ends like a normal divorce, like whatever. And again, this is like a trigger for me, and I'm sorry, McKay, that I have to bring this up if you're in here. Or would you rather have McKay's situation? Like, for, and again, I don't know it 100%, but they were like married or they were dating for like 5 years, and they were married for like 6 months. So I was not dating I mean, yes, of course I was dating someone. I dated a lot of people before Liz. Liz was not my first girlfriend. Neither, yeah. Oh, you finally got McKay on my side? Yeah, I think McKay still is like mad at me because probably how I spoke about her. Because I wasn't probably the nicest, but I think, I think she gets where I'm come from to a certain extent. Um, but yeah. So, anyways, I'm sorry, Michaela, I have to like compare our situations, but I mean, I feel like both are bad, right? Like both are not ideal, but like I don't know. Yeah, I didn't. There was no over. There wasn't any overlap or nothing like that. I would never want to deal with Liz in a situation. Yeah. How long did me and Liz date? So I met her. Such a loaded question. What is dating? Define dating. Wait, now I'm questioning how she got our. Oh, oh, when you're underage, yeah. Have I ever talked to McKay? I have talked to McKay. Why didn't that McKay person file charges? I wish McKay would file charges. Dating anyone in particular? I can't think of anyone too witty comes to mind. This is define dating. Yeah, I did. I did date her before the surgeries. And that's love right there. I mean, if that's not genuine love, like I don't know what is. I mean, to still, I definitely wasn't in it for the beauty. So I definitely can say I was genuinely in it for the love. It's hard, Michelle. It's hard. So when I first met her, so I guess it's weird, but like Northern Brains, yeah. So we married in March of 2018, and we first physically met was around Thanksgiving of 2017, but we were talking and had been talking. And again, I don't want to say like talking deeply, but we first made contact, I think, in like August of 2017. So we met through um someone that I hired at my office. So 2017, I believe it was August, we were in contact. And we didn't like it wasn't anything like that. And then we met for the first time around Thanksgiving. And then I would say we officially, like you said, you're talking about dating, you know, whatever. So there you go. Yeah, so it's like 8 months from the first smooch. So I don't even know if we smooched it. Smooched. Gosh damn it. Yeah. So okay, I need to screenshot this because this is this is when this stuff does. So the hookup. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Wedding plan, and you've been probably married for 40 years. So this is the part that I've been saving and whatever else because whenever she says I don't like to talk about the personal stuff. I get uncomfortable a little bit, as you can tell. 27 years. Yeah, there you go. See? No, you're good, Joe. You're good. I mean, hey, we gotta do all this. We gotta do all the, I gotta do all the good with the bad. I gotta own it. My knees are getting sweaty. Yeah, hold on. Ah! My tripod fall. See, there's these stories like this. He dated 3 months, married for 43, just like Bells. They've been married for 27. I mean, Paul and Sweaty, yeah. It's like, yeah, that it happens, man. It happens. Not in my case. It didn't happen. She was a literal con artist and a scammer and a sociopath. But Nora Playdays, yeah. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the thing with Courtney, with Aaron. So this is the thing when, and I didn't want to get into this part of the whole thing, but I'm sure this is like the Netflix aspect that people would love to hear about. Um, and her haters, they don't know this, but should I spill the beans on this tonight? I mean, it's pretty much done. It is done. It is done, and it will be done. The hookup. When did we hook up? We probably hooked up in like December, January. Like officially, probably hooked up in December, January. Yeah, spill it. Okay, spill the beans. Okay, I'll spill it. Let me get a little fill me up. Okay. Can we get 3 things filled in the gift gallery? Hat and mustache, we only need one of those. Another corgi, a firework, a galaxy, or a money gun. Can we get a few of those? Would that be possible? Or the reset's about to happen. We're always gonna vote that. Chris, for the corgi. And I will go get a little pick me up. I will get a little pick me up. Thank you for the corgi. Do you link anymore? What is it? Do you link anymore for your link? What does that mean? Do you link anymore for your link? Oh, the link for the girls. I need to update that. I have not done that. Thank you so much. You guys are crushing it. Oh my gosh. Frizz, double fireworks. And Bill, thank you for the hat mustache. J-Mav, hat mustache. Hey, already partner. Nikki, thank you for the fireworks. Double fireworks. Thank you for the hand hearts. And if you're not following, please follow. Because this is only... I hate to say that it's not over, but it's only this is... I don't want to say this at the beginning because we're not at the beginning, but this is like where like all this stuff is about to heat up. So if you're not following along at this point in the story, whether you believe me or not, the trial's coming up. I mean, this is like gonna be like we're gonna watch this unfold live. We're gonna watch we're watching a con artist get federal charges in real time. That just doesn't happen because normally people don't talk about it or know about it. Thank you for the gem gun. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for all the gifts. I'm yapping. I need to go get my fill me up. Update their list for back to school. I do need to do the back to school stuff again. Bells here for the pearl chime. Thank you for the hand hearts. You guys are crushing it. So yeah, if you're not following now, if not now, when? There's gonna be a Netflix documentary coming out about this. There's already a podcast. There's about to be trials on this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna go get a little fill me up here, and I'm gonna share the story. So yeah, I mean, realistically, this is, I mean, it blew up a couple years ago, and here we are now, and this thing is about to, I think, well, not that I think, it is here. This is about to be before the explosion of this about to be picked up by everything. By the end of the month, because when this agreement, I don't know, and then the Netflix stuff. So yeah, so you can get in now. You can say, hey, I was following this before. the Netflix specials dropped. You can tell all your friends about it. So let me go get my little fill up, and I will tell this part of the story that I've never shared because it's very uncomfortable and very personal. But it will show you how far and why what she said was always a lie. And I could have done it then. I probably should have done it then, but it was just. I'll get my drink and we'll talk. Amanda, please mute your. Actually, let me mute. I'm gonna mute mine real quick. Okay, we're good. Alexa, play Tucker Wetmore. Is DJ still in here? J Math, thank you. Is DJ still in here? MC YouTube on Make It a YouTube. Oh yeah, thank you. Was she bald? No, she faked wearing a little. A noisy drink hitter. Yeah. She wore a little head. She wore a head wrap to impersonate. Documentary's probably coming out 2027. DJ, do you want? I'm gonna share this story here real quick, but do you want to come on and share about that situation in August? Do you have any? Do you want to share that or no? Do you have any interest in sharing that whole how it went down from your end? Give me little kisses. Were you with her then? Yeah, that was yeah. Well, yes and no, right? So that happened during 2020, and I didn't have social media, so I didn't know she was doing that at that time. So basically, she would put this head wrap on and post these videos, and I wouldn't see them. People that did see them, you know, tough to bring up, right? But they would assume I would know because I'd go home. But I would go home, there'd be no head wrap. I mean, I wouldn't even think to ask her about it because she wasn't wearing one. Years later, a couple years later, when I get social media and I'm seeing it, I'm like, wait, she was pretending with a bucket in this head wrap. I'm like, I never saw these images, like, So I'm just like, so yes, I was with her, but that's how crazy, you know, how manipulative she is. She's that confident that like I wouldn't see and connect, I wouldn't have social media. So again, it was 2020, didn't have social media. I didn't see that she was, I knew she had a page. Like I knew she had a page about, oh really, Stephanie? Oh, oh my gosh, what year was that? That's crazy. So it is kind of insane when you think about it, right? Because you would think I would see that because it's like I live with her, but like she wasn't doing that at home. She was only doing that when I was at work. Yeah, she couldn't fully commit to the shaved head. Yeah, and during 2020, I could not go to appointments with her. All I was getting was these weird updates, and that's when I was like, these don't make sense. And then that's when she was like, I'm like, you need new doctors because this is not like this. Again, that's not my specialty, but like I know medications, I know mechanism of actions, I know like how medications should react, and I know situations of when you're having cancer, how that affects your body and treatments. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And then a week later, she's like, oh, yeah, we're getting a second opinion from the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville. It's like, oh, problem solved. It's just like, instead of her being like, yo, I'm sorry, this has gotten out of hand. Like, anytime she could be like, this has gotten out of hand. I'm so sorry. Let me, whatever. It's like, nope, we're keeping this train on the tracks, baby. I got new doctors. It just is wild. At some point, you would think you'd just be like, hey, I messed up. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came of me. Like I don't know. Whatever. Like whatever the case could be. 10 feet down, literally. It's like, and not that like I mean, obviously that would have changed with me. I would have been like, oh, you are a psychopath. Like okay, maybe that ends our relationship and like it gets out now. But I mean, she's really good. I could have been like, hey, I get it. Like well, I don't know how I could get it, but she's good. I'm sure she could have probably convinced me to stay. It was a misunderstanding. She was in whatever blah 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 blah. Like I mean, I'm not saying that I would have like immediately left, but I could definitely see her, if she confessed and said, hey, I'm so sorry, like this got out of hand. I could, I'm a person, whatever. I think 2015. You're so shocked when you saw this come out. Yeah, that actually is kind of crazy. So instead of her saying, when I'm saying like these labs and the medications that you're on, like I need help. Like, hey, I need to go get checked in somewhere, right? And I'm like, hey, these labs don't make sense. The medications they're doing for you don't make sense. Like, this doesn't make sense. Instead of her, she's just like, yeah, we're getting a second opinion from the Mayo Clinic. We're back on this baby. So that's what's so wild. Is like she will double down, 10 feet down, on this. So she hasn't seen my kids in over 2 years. Is DJ in here? I'm going to say DJ does not want to come in because she has not answered and I've not seen an invite come through. Oh my God, can you imagine? Am I able to see your comments? Okay, I just saw that comment, DJ. Do you want to come in and share that? I'm going to share my story first about the Aaron situation. Well, I have to deliver this story real quick here. I have to deliver a story. I made a tease and I got to pay it off. Krista, what is good? What is good? No, I'm gonna share my story. I just didn't know if DJ wanted to share. So here's my thing is I know the story. She knows the story. What happened, right? So she left to run off with Dave and live with Dave. She left the girls, abandoned the girls. We had a full-time sitter to watch the girls, so she didn't have to on her time. I watched them on my time. So in December of that year, right, the year that she left out of, DV and everything else, I could have at this time probably brought this to the forefront, but it's very personal. Yeah, my youngest was only 10 months old when she technically, I guess, left. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It's insane. But she was orchestrating situations with Aaron. She was trying to have Aaron and us, like what DJ said a minute ago. She presented Aaron to people as like we had this like open poly. How do you describe it? A poly, whatever. Uh, Brooklyn. She did use the word throuple at one time. So yeah, yeah. So anyway, she would tell people this, but she would message me. So she would message me and say stuff, like stuff, and long story short of it, this is I won't get into like I know this might not be the payoff that y'all wanted or the tease because I'm not gonna like say the actual text or the whole stuff. Was she ever a good mom? It's the short answer is no. No, she wasn't. But she definitely made it seem like it. You know, with her other kids, like when I look back, I'm like, oh yeah, she actually wasn't. But in the middle, in the moments of it, just, but in the moment, I thought she was actually a good mom and really did these, things like whatever. Like when I first started talking to her, she had a drive for her. She did like a toy drive and all this stuff. I know. I need to get back. I need to get back to it. But the short answer is no. She was never a good mom, but she definitely was perceived. She played it up and perceived it, cosplayed as a good mom. She has 4 kids. So, anyways, so she would. So this is December before she left. She was definitely like talking about these things to the bitter end. So again, this is the whole thing of like at the time when we went viral and she was saying that she left out of abuse and all these other things. It's like, no, I have messages that I didn't even, I thought about sharing them, but I don't know. I feel like that just crosses too many lines of like just too personal, but I'm sure that's like the stuff, like the drama, but to the bit like the bitter end, like the basically a week before she called the police on me, she is literally messaging me about that stuff with Aaron. So how in the world are you, do her people, do the people that support her and know that I was abusive, that know these things happen and know she left out of abuse and do they know that she was messaging these things up until the end? No, they don't know that. They think they know my life, but they only know what I share. I haven't shared those details of it, but that is the whole thing. Is like up until the very end, like she is over. But again, it's manipulation. It's all manipulation. It's all manipulation. We still don't understand. Oh my gosh! Stop, Brooklyn. Where's Jerry? I feel like that's a Jerry thing right now. Like you need me to break it down. Yes, that's exactly yes, and not in propositioning, but also like you know, yeah. We'll just leave it at that. Oh my god. So yeah, so till and that was in December. Her sentencing is, I guess her hearing is July 30th, and then she'll get a hearing for her sentencing. So, yeah, for something like that. So uncomfortable. So there you go. So, long story short, is till the very end, to the very end. It's your birthday. Hopefully, a good birthday present for you. Um, Something else to celebrate along with your birthday. I'm doing great. Thanks, Riz. Thanks. It's so uncomfortable for me. Uh, did Aaron? Yes and no. Not really. I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to get into more of it. Oh my god. For real, yeah. Liz throwing a Hail Mary. Yeah. I bet literally. So red. I know. This is so uncomfortable for me. Aaron is her friend in the story. Um, yeah. So, anyways, long story short of it is that anyone that thought those lies that she had or said, it's like no different Aaron. I know this is like the bad timing of Aaron's. Where's Chilla? She'll literally laugh at me. Me and my gosh. So in the story, there's an Aaron that I called Aaron, and now there's a yeah, Aaron is Courtney. And now there's another Aaron that is actually Aaron. So it's actually made it so much more confusing. So that's I'm sure Liz loves that. She loves the confusing. Yes. Courtney no, Courtney's Aaron. Aaron is in the story. Can everyone get their own name? Her sentencing is July 30th. No, there's no like not the kid. Oh my god, this is just going downhill really bad, really fast. Um, Basically, in my story, her name is Erin. That's all you need to know. Yeah, I can get the transcripts. Yes, I don't know why I brought. Oh yeah, I brought this up because of DJ, and DJ is nowhere to be found now. You're 15 a refund. What? Oh, the gifter. Wait, I mean, I still think it was worth it. It was just told very sloppily. You keep commenting. You might be saying a word that I can't go through. And gives her the max. I hope it's that T Rocker chick for sure. I mean, I feel like that is. I know I didn't tell it the best because it's a little hard for me to talk about these things. But all you need to know uh, is that she was talking about that until the very end of the situation. I know I'm awkward when it comes to this stuff for sure. You know this. I don't like talking about my personal stuff. I try and keep it offline, especially like this. Like it's not even a personal thing. It's just a manipulation tactic. I know. I need to. If I was drinking more wine, I could have told that story way better. I'm sure. Yeah, that's essentially it. Yeah, there you go. That's the best way to say it right there. Well, but it's more just like you know unbelievable. It's like why would you still try and manipulate me, right? Like it's still manipulation. She's still trying to manipulate me. She's still trying to get me to, think that she wants to keep me around. And that's why it's like, for her to come out and be like, "Oh, I DV'd, essayed, all this stuff," it's just like, well, then why are you trying to, whatever? Again, it's just manipulation. It's all just tactics. I just read it bar for bar. Oh my god. I feel like I can't even do that. Let's finish the line. What did DJ say? Can someone pin DJ's comments? Comment? Yes, there you go. So you guys are getting it. You guys are getting it. I mean, you know me. I'm trying to make it. I'm all about exchange. I don't want to feel, and I don't want anyone to feel, slighted. Hopefully that support the girls, no matter the juicy tea or not tea. But I don't, this was December of 23. I mean, it happened, whatever. Yeah, it was continuing, but basically December 23 to the bitter end. You didn't give me a recommend. Okay, you just like to you really just want to make me really squirm here and be uncomfortable. And that's yeah, 16 and pregnant, and then sister wives. Yeah, she'll do anything. She's on a house arrest. She signed a plea agreement, and she's waiting on she's waiting on a court hearing. I'm waiting on Orange Venmo for Anito. Okay, I'll have her post the thing. I'll have her post it. Her family didn't really disown her. No, I don't think she'll get a job. I think she's hoping this cooking channel takes off. I think she has a lot riding on this cooking channel to take off. None of her mom's side posts her now. Yeah, I imagine they're probably distancing far from her. How does one get on house arrest while having no house? That's a good question. That's a good question. She's gonna be the first person to be on house arrest. Vodka pasta and nothing more. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think anything can make her get a job. I do hope they add social media. I think that is a must. I mean, if I do speak, I think social media it's part of her scam. I mean, obviously she didn't scam. It's hard to explain that because she didn't scam these people on social media, but she's using their money to portray something on social media that she isn't. So it's like, or at least she did at the time. So it's part of the whole facade, even though it wasn't directly used to scam them. She used the money for her con online. No house, no. She scammed through social media 100%. Well, I do believe exactly, but I'm just saying she has scammed 100% through social media. What I'm saying is that this hearing and the charges she has is not through social media. So you can't necessarily, since it's not being charged, does that make sense? That's how her mom found our. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, yeah. That's how she found our. Yeah, Rach, yeah. She'll be forced to get a job? I hope so. It's an accessory. Exactly. So, even though these charges aren't really having to do with social media, it is still a mechanism for her. Yeah, I do think she scammed Rachel in different ways. I think she was very careful about her presentation to Rachel. Like she wanted to present herself as successful, rich, and you know divorcee. Hey, I got money from people and trying to get money from my ex husband, and so like for her, Rachel didn't see her like she presented her facade to Rachel as she had money. So it wasn't until like the very end where she was like asking for money. So again, she's scamming people in like different capacities, right? So like with Rachel, she was acting like she had it, trust fund, all that stuff. So like it'd be very difficult to be like, yo, can I borrow $1,000? So I think she scammed Rachel in how she presented herself, and scammed her for probably attorney stuff like hey, how's the court go, like how long does it take when you file, little meaning, I won't say meaningless conversations, but Rachel probably just thinks she's interested about my job and wants to hear about stuff, but no, she wants to know how she can lie to people and be better at lying about how the courts work, what shows up, what doesn't, when does it show up, how long does it take when you file these things. So she's using Rachel, in my opinion. Again, she pretended with RP to be her, used the office to scam RP. So like she used Rachel in different ways. So it wasn't just like money or monetarily, but she definitely like it's hard. It's hard to equate that because we just think about scamming as like, hey, you took money from me. But like she scammed her in a lot of ways of like friendship. Like, and again, it's harder, I was married to her. She scammed me in love and husband and wife and marriage, being a mother. So it's like she scams you in that aspect. And like I know people have talked about McKay and the roommate and best friends and Rach and best friends, and I don't want to take anything away from that, but it's like, yeah, like how do you think I felt? Like we were married. But I think people expect husband and wife to eventually, it's more acceptable. Like, oh yeah, husband and wife, that ex-husband, ex-wife, like they're not, we're friends forever. So I do think people take the friendship thing even harder than was it Lena Happy Sunday? That even harder than even a marriage. And as weird as that sounds, right? It's like you would think like people would be like, oh my god, that was your husband. Like, how could you do that to him? But instead, it's like I do think that people I perceived it as like the friendships have like overcame the husband conversation, and maybe that's just how things went down. But it's like, yeah, no, like I would, she scams you as for love and feelings and thinking that it matters. So she scammed Rachel in a ton of ways, and it wasn't maybe all directly to money. Is she still with her boyfriend? yes. Every person's just piece. Yes. Yeah. He's a victim. We got to start calling him what he is. When do we think he's going to come out with his 8 to 10 part series? Her going after an attorney shows. Yeah, her. I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, her feeling that confident to be able to scam an attorney in the way that she did, like it just shows she doesn't. She's confident and is a sociopath. So she could be. Yeah, exactly, Cassie. That's how I do think that she kind of became and used her conversations with Rach to help her scam better when it came to like court stuff and attorneys and transfers. No, she's never gone to a treatment center for mental health. Every person serves every person serves a purpose. Absolutely, yes, yes. Even the kids, yeah. I know, Jean Marie. It's crazy. It's crazy what she did with the bar stuff. I know. It is a. I do agree with that, Brooklyn, and I do think it is a reflection of like marriage. It's like, oh yeah, you fell out of love. It's expected. You fell out of love. Like no, it's like, well, that's not what happened here. Like there was never, there was never real love on her end to ever fall out of love with. Like she actually just never. She's not capable of loving. So like, but she puts all the effort and time into. It's crazy to think it's like I'm capable of. I love somebody that didn't exist, but she puts all this time and energy and effort into this emotion, this feeling, so that you feel it, and she doesn't exist. It's like that concept is like kind of mind blowing when you think about it. It's like it's not like a practical thing. It's a physical thing. I mean, it is a emotion that she puts fake energy, time, effort into pretending that she cares so that you care, and then once you're there or hooked, it's like it was never real for her. It is crazy. Yeah, she has tried to ruin my career many times. The the fake therapist, yeah, the fake therapist. I mean, again, I don't know if I need to be the one to do that as well, but I mean, I do think someone in the mental health field, I think that she has an obligation, an ethical and moral obligation, um, to patients. Um, I don't know. It's kind of like I feel like it's the equivalent. Maybe that's an extreme. I don't know. I just feel like how can she adequately evaluate a patient and have their best interest when she advocates for an abuser? She advocates for someone that fake can't. She she advocates for someone that has abused children. Like, how do you know, how do you go and get advice and therapy from someone? And these are their code. This is their morals, their ethics. Yeah, she met Rachel, their mom. Do I think she's capable of empathy? No, she's a full blown sociopath. She is 100% sociopath. She has no emotions. She fakes them. She can only fake an emotion. She actually has. She is 100% a sociopath. Yeah, I don't know. I think that could be a concern. Yeah, that's it's kind of crazy to lose her career. Potentially. I mean, they did go to Nashville together. Um, Liz, I know, was doing rugs in Nashville. Do I need to say allegedly? I don't know if I even need to say allegedly, but allegedly. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows what she has? Um, what's Lion Lizzie? Lion Lizzie is inventing Elizabeth. It's the lady who cried over cupcakes. Yeah, the animals went to a rover sitter, and then I think they turned them over to the pound. Jeffrey Dahmer abused. Yeah, yeah. Elizabeth is Lion Lizzie. Yeah, I apologize. We have a lot of nicknames around here, which it does get confusing. It makes it very hard to keep track of a very complicated story to begin with. So I apologize for that. Definitely didn't make that any easier. But yeah, there are a ton of nicknames. But that's really, at the end of the day, the nicknames are really to protect the real individuals, the innocent individuals. Um, Sierra, we don't nickname her Pickles. Liz Jr., Sierra, the victims are nicknamed, but the actual predators, the people that are the problem, we don't nick. Baby Reindeer. I guess we gave Baby Reindeer a nickname. That's just because Baby Reindeer looks like the character from Baby Reindeer, and it's actually quite hilarious. So I do I am a fan of Baby Reindeer's nickname because she looks identical to Baby Reindeer. And Scary Carrie is scary looking. I mean, she is terrifying. You definitely have a specific Google search history. Yeah. Do we know how Sam got out? Did she scam him? Yeah, Sam got out because she told him that he needed to run from the cartel. So, are other children okay? I don't think so. I mean, I can't speak on them, but all I know is that Lion Lizzie is an abuser, and if she's around them, they can't be doing well. But that's my opinion. I never told anyone. You never. I told. I never told what? Wait, what? You were the best Boy Scout leader. Wait, what? I was the best Boy Scout leader. Scary K is a full time dude. Scary Carrie has taken over. That's her full time job, man. She monitors that comment section night and day, night and day. I never told anyone. What is it? I don't really have a relationship with any of our other baby daddies. Scary Carrie is a very disrespectful person, and Scary Carrie like she's like Liz. She's just as evil as Liz. The stuff she did to her dog and her ex husband and her children. I mean, she's downright just as evil as Liz. Scary Carrie is she's scary. New here, but what's a quick story? Damn, I don't know. There are already quick stories when it comes to this. What is the quickest story? I mean, the quickest story is she faked cancer for monetary gain, and she just signed a plea agreement with the federal government, admitting to doing that. So I guess that is uh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's probably the quickest story. My ex-wife. My ex-wife. Thankfully, ex-wife. God, I was never so happy to divorce somebody. The restraining order thing. All of mine, the ones that she tried to do against me, all seven of them got dropped because there was never any proof or evidence. So yeah, the restraining order things with me, um, they were all lies. Movie The Heartbreakers, yeah, The Heartbreakers. Freaking the one time I reached the story, uh, literally Rachel's like, you gotta watch the movie Heartbreakers. It's literally them. Okay, so is she the one that carriages the other lady? Yeah, T Marie. She is saying, from what I understand, she's telling people that she is um gonna get probation. When you send this to the Cliff Notes gal, yeah, the Cliff Notes gal should probably do an update on this. She's probably sick and tired. She probably like again. It's like this story. Like people just don't know the depths of it, and I'm not saying. I mean, I did know the depths of it, but it's like this was not just a viral TikTok thing. Yeah, probation for stealing 1 million. Exactly. That's not happening. Especially how you stole it for faking cancer. I think, I mean, Chella's doing good. She tells the best Chella. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much, Angel. I appreciate you. Next court date is 7:30. Yeah, they have been kind of stuck with her, unfortunately. I know. Wish DJ was gonna come in here. Did she spend 1 million already? Yeah, she spent that and then some. She actually has spent about $3 million. Yeah, Cece said she shoulder checked her. Do I think I do? I think she'll get 5 years. That's my guess. Webb's her oldest kid. I think he is gonna be free. I think he'll be free. He can live his life how he's doing now, just better. Vacation was good. Had a really good time. A lot of family time. I mean, it was all family time. Drove up with my brother, so we did all 30 hours. So well, I guess that's not true. Me and the girl started here and drove to my brother's, and then we did the whole trip with my brother and his family, and the car ride, everything. So I guess the first 8 hours, so 16 hours total, just me and the girls did. So we did an extra time by ourselves, but all the other time we did together. Yeah, it was really good. AI grandma. I don't know. AI grandma. I think that ship has sailed. I'm debating on it, Marie. I'm debating on going. We went to New York and Maine. We went to so my family is from the Northeast. My dad's side's from like New Hampshire, Mass, Maine. So we went up to our family's cabin in Maine, and then my family had my mom's side had a family reunion. So we went to Maine, or we went to New York for the family reunion. Thank you for me. Is she over? It's a great question, Jess. I don't know if she really is. I don't know. I'd like to say yes, but I don't think so. I think if Liz called her, she would be there. The one day I'm busy and haven't been able to watch the full live. I miss so much. Oh no. Sorry, Brody. You have to go. It'd be so comical for her to see you there, dude. If I were to show up, I mean, oh man. Oh, we went to upstate. We're from upstate New York, so we didn't actually go into the city. So we went upstate. Yeah, I don't think he'll go into the system. He's old enough where I do think he can. I think he can, as long as he just has a place to live. I think he'll be fine. Is she allowed? Yeah, yeah, she's allowed. I wish she would come in and say what's up. Um, what's holding me back from going to the sentencing? I don't know. Like, I just think in my mind, like I've at peace with everything. Like I am. I know I have. Again, we talk about this. Like I have the page. Like I talk about her comfortably. Like I'm not like it. Like I still do it, but like I'm so at peace with the situation. Like, like I don't know. Like I feel over it. Like I've been over it. So like I gotta take off time at work. It's just more time off of work. It's just more energy outside of like this, which is fun to do. Like this is fun. Like this is fun. It's just more energy of like going and taking off of work and everything else. So it's like I don't know, but it could be fun. It could be fun on the other hand. It could be fun to see everybody. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I was out of town, so I actually I don't know. I deserve to be there. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen you for a minute, J Mav. You're saying go. Rachel has videos. You're saying go. Yeah, I know. She's Cece and her like shoulder checked in the bathroom. They did like this, 70s, West Side Story little standoff. Like, she's such a loser. She's such a loser. Gosh, dude. How long has it been since I seen her? So last time I saw her was August of last year, and she was dry heaving in the parking lot of the courthouse. And that's the last time I saw her. It's a great memory, core memory for me. And last time, I wouldn't say I talked to her there. I guess you could say the last words I said to her was, "Do you want to tell the judge that you fake cancer?" And she said no. I said okay. But outside the courtroom, the last time I talked to her is when she called me and said that she was off of rugs and she needed to check into a rehab facility for all the rugs she was doing. Direct quote, direct quote. I don't have to say allegedly because that was exactly what she said. She's cocky. Yeah, there's no bottom for her. There's no bottom. No, she's not in jail yet. But she's still there. Yeah, Liz is everywhere. She's a plague, man. You go into a different room and you think she's not there. She's there. Closure, maybe. What about the voicemail? Oh yeah, well not the voicemail. What you're talking about the text message? She texted me last November and was like, "We're gonna bring CC down. I'll give you the interview." So I didn't respond, but she did text me last. Uh, I think she'll get prison time too. What's the max? Her max is 20 years for each charge. The hearing is on July 30th. All right, I got 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and I am clicking the buttons. 4 minutes, and I'm clicking buttons. Oh, we reset. Everything reset after one. We made it to one. Lurk? I'm not following you? There you go. Boom. Lyric? Lurk? What are you saying, Jess? What word is this? Oh, how I got two hearts? Yeah, yeah, because it reset at one, I think, or midnight or one for the hearts. Sorry, Frizz. I, you don't have the joy. Yeah, a dissertation to work on. I'll probably be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be live tomorrow. Oh, you want to pull up and lurk and watch over a lot? Yeah, you should join the tailgate. Yeah. Sorry, Frizz. I was like, I keep buddy. I'm a 3L, guys. What's a 3L? Never come out crazy. Can she not show up to the hearing? I think if she doesn't show up to the hearing, I think they'll put out a warrant for her arrest. You need that shirt? Yes. If you do want to buy merch, again, all merch supports my girls. Um, she'll run. Yeah, exactly. And if you go to the in the bio, take you to the page, have any merch there. I probably gotta update some merch. There's been some funny things. And just take bets on she's gonna run. I don't think she can. I just don't think she can. I'm not saying that she like is not capable of it because she definitely is. I just think that I don't think she'll leave B. Her favorite, her prized possession um, is B. I don't think she'll. I think she needs B for a lot of her storylines. And then the boyfriend, like she need, he's part of. I won't say he's part of it, but like for her, you know, she doesn't she scams people by getting to know. She doesn't scam people. Okay, yeah. The thing is, like, she doesn't really scam like strangers. Like she has, like, the way she scams is like her son's teacher, right? Her husband, a family friend of 20 years, right? Like RP was kind of a wild card for her because she met him randomly, right? Um, is the boyfriend young? Um, yeah, I think so. I don't really know. Love after lockup, yeah. Yeah, if you go to the profile, the link's in there. But if you message me, I can send it directly. There is no random. That's also true. I guess what I'm trying to say in that theory is like I don't know how like she's definitely capable of doing it, but like she's not the type to like I don't know. I don't see her just being able to continue to scam the way she does quickly. Like she's not like a for her to I guess like what I'm trying to say is like it's not like a overnight thing. It's like she develops that relationship and then it's overnight. It's like then it's fast. Like once she gets you, she got you, and then it's like $1 million in 3 months, right? But and like a one off, I don't know. And a quick formality, like when she's a stranger, I don't know. She'll be the next Anna Delvey. You think she'll be on Dancing with the Stars? She can't dance. I'd love to see her on there. And all proceeds go to her daughters. I'd love that. Yeah, she goes on Dancing with the Stars, and all the money that she would get has to go to her children. That would be the ultimate punishment for her. She would hate to see any money she got and go to her kids. She actually can't stand that. Yeah, every time she gets away, she gets bolder and bolder. So she was a professional ballroom dancer. Yeah, she probably was. It's on a pole. Oh my gosh! All right, I'm heading out. Oh my, there's no rhythm. There's no rhythm whatsoever. All right, I'll probably be on tomorrow. Um, I appreciate everybody. I miss you guys. Glad to be home. Had a great vacation, and I hope everyone has a great week. Love you guys. Bye.